What's good, YouTube fam? Today we're going to be talking about how we grew our channel from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 6 months. Okay, so 1,000 subscribers may not seem like a lot, and I did not want to make this video because in my mind I was like, 1,000 subscribers is really nothing when it comes to our long-term goals. However, every milestone is a milestone, and you should be appreciative and grateful for every single step of the process. We want to make a video like this when we're at 10,000. We want to make a video like this when we're at 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. You get the point. Every single step along this process is important, and it's good to understand the methods and the strategies we got from point A to point B. However, for many people, 1,000 subscribers is a goal that they want to achieve for their channel. I know how frustrating it can be when you have 0 views and 0 subscribers. You spend so much time on your video, scripting, shooting, editing, and finally uploading with the hope that so many people will watch your video. However, after a couple hours, your view counts at 6 or 7, and a lot of those are from you just refreshing. It's a lot easier to grow to 1,000 subscribers if people already know who you are. If you have other big YouTube channels, a large Instagram channel, but if you have none of that, if you have no leverage, how do you start a YouTube channel and grow to 1,000 from scratch? These are the strategies that work for our channel, and we'll use the same ones to grow from 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers. I'm gonna walk through 5 steps on how to grow to 1,000 subscribers in the course of 6 months. Make sure you stay until the end of the video because each of these 5 tips is vitally important to your success in growing your channel. I'm gonna give you a little bit of analogy. Think about growing your YouTube channel or any social media platform as a snowball. At the beginning, you're pushing this heavy snowball up a hill, but there becomes a tipping point when the snowball begins to roll down the hill and build momentum, and then you grow organically. Within a week, I can already tell you that it will be as fast to grow from 1,000 to 10,000 as it was to grow from 0 to 1,000. On Monday, we passed 1,000 subscribers. In the course of 7 days, we've already grown 150 in a week. Honestly, on Instagram, it's a little bit harder to grow organically because of how saturated the platform is. But on platforms like YouTube or TikTok, creators that create valuable content still have the opportunity to grow organically. The first tip is to use engaging titles and compelling thumbnails. The closest similarity would be a magazine or a newspaper. No one has time to look through the entire newspaper and see what they want to read, but they have the ability to skim, read headlines, and see the main image that is connected to that headline. YouTube is exactly the same. You have your image, which is the thumbnail, and you have your title, which is the headline. I want you to reverse it. Think about what kind of titles engage you. What kind of titles make you want to click on the video? What kind of thumbnails catch your eye? Are they bright? Is there a lot of contrast? Is someone's face in the photo which catches your eyes? Ask yourself this question: would my title work in a newspaper? Would my thumbnail catch someone else's eye? You have to think about it from the third person perspective. For example, use phrases like how to grow to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, how to grow to 10,000 followers on Instagram. People use these platforms like YouTube and Instagram and Google to find out ways to do things. So how to is one of the most searched beginnings of phrases. Another variation of how to is how I or how we, since it's a perfect example of something that someone is asking on the internet. For example, how we grew to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Examples like that. Using personal statements alongside questions like how engage the audience right off the bat. And another good way to attract someone when it comes to title is secrets of, hacks, tricks, tips, because people want to know. If you're just starting out on YouTube and you write a title like my trip to Europe, no one actually cares. When you're just starting off on YouTube, you should figure out ways to create extremely valuable content for your desired audience. Don't ask what would be valuable for me to create, ask what would be valuable for me to create for you. Once you get this concept down, you basically do it over and over and over and over again until your audience understands what kind of value they can expect from you. Once you gain a larger following on YouTube, then you can start doing interesting videos that are more about you as a creator instead of more about the topic. For example, Casey Neistat, if he does a video like my trip to Europe, I think a lot of his audience would care about his trip to Europe. But if I did a video about my trip to Europe, no one would give a damn. For example, looking at 2 of the videos that we've already created, in one video we wrote how to grow to 10,000 followers on Instagram. It's a lot simpler than you think. That's our best video at around 6,000 views. And one of our worst videos is my first vlog. The first video, how to grow to 10,000 followers on Instagram, helped a lot more people and gave more general population value. On the other hand, we have my first vlog. Who cares about your first vlog? But since we put up those two kinds of videos, it allowed us to see what kind of content you wanted to watch. Something that was value where you could extract strategies from, or more of an entertainment piece like my first vlog. I think vlogging is a very powerful tool in the future, but right now I think it's more important for us to create valuable content for you, such as how to grow to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in 6 months, or how to grow to 10,000 Instagram followers with the new Instagram update. That brings me into our second tip, which is fall in love with your fans, not your content. Just like in business, a lot of business owners try to create products they think the market will love. That is only a recipe for failure. You should look at the market space and understand the needs that people want. Once you see the need, then you create a product or a service that fills that need. If you're currently trying to grow your YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because another hack, the more engagement you get when it comes to thumbs up, the better your video does organically in the YouTube algorithm. The same thing is true when it comes to content. I see a lot of beginning creators, including ourselves at the beginning, create videos that they think would do well instead of videos that the audience wants. It's hard to remember that there is actually a person behind the screen. But once you establish that connection that there's someone watching you, then you kind of understand the value you should give versus just talking to a lens. The person behind the screen has feelings, they have emotions. Do not treat that viewer like a simple digit. And once you finally uploaded your video and you get one comment from your true fan, make sure you continue that conversation. I see a lot of larger creators forget to go through their comment section on newer videos and interact with their audience. Especially at the beginning, this is one of the most important things you can do. If you have a YouTube channel, comment the URL below, as well as a one-sentence phrase about the value you give to your audience. Creating this connection and conversation with your audience is one of the best things you can do at the beginning, middle, and forever of your YouTube channel. Your audience and your fans are everything. Make sure you understand that and treat them each with value and respect. My third tip also has to do with audience, but it's not your audience. It's actually the audience of a competitive channel. One of the things we like to do when we first started uploading is go onto similar channels or similar pages, find their top ranked videos that were recent, watch the video, and give an insightful or valuable comment related to that topic. Remember, don't just spam. Actually give value to the creator, give respect to the creator, and give value to the audience that watches their video. Another trick that we like to do is once we make this comment, we ask a bunch of our friends to go onto that video and like our comment since it ranks higher. Once it's ranked higher, it's a snowball effect, and more audience members of that channel will see that comment and go to your channel to see what you're about. This is a good example of a comment we left on one of our competitors' videos. As you can see, it's already gained over 100 likes on the comment since it actually gives value. Since the channels are related, the hope is their audience members will also find your content valuable and subscribe to your channel and watch your videos. Remember not to be spammy. That is not the key here. The key is to give your own piece of value and give respect and engagement to that other creator. A similar strategy is to go through their comment section, see which of their subscribers are giving valuable insights and comments to their video, and interact with them. Answer their questions, give your own take on what they said. The next step after they see that value and click on your page or click on your channel, then they have the ability to watch your videos. This is when your content, which is generally giving value to everyone, is important. Once you get these people to your channel, it's all about converting them into loyal fans, loyal audiences, and people that you can continually give value to. I see a lot of people that also use this tactic and say, hey, subscribe to my page, or check out this new video, and they post a link. And people won't ever give that kind of post any value since it already looks spammy. What these people are trying to do is called a CTA, or a call to action. That brings me to my fourth tip, which is have a CTA, or once again, a call to action. Don't assume that your viewers know what you want them to do. Just like in business, sometimes you have to give them a little nudge and encourage them to do what you want them to do. I'd recommend having 3 call to actions throughout your video. At the beginning, the middle, and at the end. Think about it as you're integrating your own sponsorships within your own videos. For example, you can use a phrase like, if this is your first time visiting our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to watch more videos about content marketing and social media. Or, hey, if you want me to teach you more about Instagram, comment below why growing your Instagram is so important to you. Or you can say, hey, if you've enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you've not already, press subscribe below as well as that bell notification. Ding! And the fifth and final tip is long-term consistency. Understand that you're investing your time, that you're investing your money into gear like this to create an asset, to create a long-lasting platform. You're truly building a digital asset. I see a lot of beginning creators and beginning YouTubers, including ourselves, give up way too soon. They upload 10 videos and they get 10 subscribers from it. And they ask, why did I only get 10 subscribers? Probably because there was no difference in those 10 videos they made. The same input equals the same output. Whatever you put in equals the same results. So when you're just starting out, create different kinds of content and see what sticks. If this type of video did well, make more of that type of video. If you think this video is what everybody will like, and that's not the case, and you continue to create that type of content, you're probably not gonna grow. Experiment with different kinds of content you think your audience would enjoy and find value in. Once you find the content that sticks with your audience, focus your energy and create more content in that niche. Or in another sense, create a series based off of something that already did well. Those that persist and build this snowball past that tipping point will just see a momentous return when the snowball begins to fall down the hill. For example, when we look at our videos and we see the video of how to grow to 10,000 followers on Instagram versus my first vlog, I think we're gonna create more videos that have to do with growth on social media like Instagram or YouTube versus more stories or vlogs about our life. Maybe 200 people would find value here, but over 6,000 people found value here. As much as we would love to create more videos about our journey to Europe or my day in the life, I think right now when it comes to our growth phase, it's a lot more practical for us to create videos that give you value, such as how to grow to 10,000 followers on Instagram, or how we gain 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in 6 months. Remember, you're pushing this snowball up the hill. Right now it's extremely heavy and you have to put all these things into pushing the snowball. Your legs are tired, your arms are tired, but once you get past this tipping point, that snowball will roll down the hill by itself and build in size. I would recommend consistency when it comes to your posting. Once you understand what kind of content gives value to your audience, set aside a schedule that you will always maintain. We will be focusing on more videos about social media growth, YouTube, and Instagram. So if you have not already and want to learn more about the practices that we implement when growing our channels, make sure you hit that subscribe button below as well as the bell notification to get notified whenever we do upload on Fridays. Or just come to our channel on Fridays. For us, it's uploading every single Friday, every single week, when previously it was maybe once a month. It used to be once a month because we cared so much about our production quality when really no one was even watching. YouTube is still a platform you can grow organically. So in this case, quantity does beat quality when the quality of your videos are pretty good. If your audience is already saying, okay, I like the quality of these videos, create more of them. A 10% uptick in production quality may not always equal a 10% uptick in growth, but doubling your content and giving twice the value should double your growth. Wherever you are on your YouTube journey, I hope that these 5 tips help you understand where you can start or remind you what things you should be focusing on. If you're watching from Instagram, thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you at 10,000 subscribers.